videos. That's going to go public first to the new members that we have for our YouTube. They get a few extra perks, some emojis, stuff like that, but we will be posting videos to them early, not too much earlier, so you won't have to wait too long if you don't want to subscribe as a member, but we'll get it a day or two early. Something like this is going to be a CRC overview. I know we're not in Beam. A lot has taken place since we last showed off CRC, and that's pretty much everything. Everything has changed. So the chassis has gotten a bunch done to it, and most interior stuff, I should say all interior stuff, was done by Bobcat, placement wise and half design wise. Suspension was pretty much done by me, placed by me. A few parts came from Sim Monsters, and other than that, this chassis is getting really close to be put in game. I just went in yesterday and made it all one big collection and named everything what it needs to be named. Still a few more things to add, like the proper shocks, as you can see, some chassis plating, axle plating, but waiting on that stuff to get made. So in the meantime, it won't even be there. But I guess we can go over some quick differences between CRD and CRC, is why this video is even being made. So the first thing you'll definitely notice is the chassis. It's a different design. It's a Corey Rummel chassis, hence CRC. But the main difference is, I guess, it's super strong chassis. It's heavier, and just a different design. It's actually not too far away from CRD, but it is different. The wheelbase is a little bit longer. You're not gonna really be able to tell, but it is longer, and it is definitely wider. And the shocks come more at an angle. You'll see that more when the shocks are actually put into place. But gonna need to put some different rims on it for Avenger and such. I'm gonna have all the tire options CRD has. The noticeable difference, another noticeable difference, is the sway bars. That's a different mesh altogether. It's circles, not little X's like CRD. The 4 links transferred from CRD. But the big notable difference would be everything to do with the suspension. So the tie rods are actually a new model. The hydros and all that stuff stayed the same. The axle it's the same axle housing, different shock mounts, as you can see, different sway bar mounts, and a different drive shaft cage. So all that's different, and it's pretty close to realistic, if not spot on. Like I said, we're missing the Team Scream chassis plating, axle plating here. The knuckles, a completely different knuckle. It's a wider knuckle, hence the wider stance. It's pretty different actually from CRD. If I had the CRD one, I'd show you up side by side, but I don't. But yeah, completely different knuckle. Same for the rear. Rear's the same as the front, just a different sway bar mount. It's actually up here, not way in the front. Same with the tie rod, same tie rod as the front. Same sway bars. So we have the new fuel cell carrying over to CRC. Same flag, has the different World Finals flag that you'll be able to run. This is actually the Ford motor, not the Merlin. I have not placed the Merlin yet, but that's a quick mock-up of what it's going to look like. Same radiators and radiator fans as of now. I don't know if I'm going to be changing that. It's in a different position, obviously, but the models I don't know if I'm going to be changing. But the big difference comes in interior. You can see the Lexan, I'll get rid of that, and the steel plating. You're going to have 2 options for that. ISP seat, same new fire extinguisher model as is in 2.0. The steering pump on the CRD3 transfers over. Same brake and foot pedal, actually a little touched up by Bobcat, makes it look a lot cleaner. But as you can see, the shift light, the RI light is by the steering wheel, top of the steering wheel, as is in real life. A different rear steer position. The in-cab has a new switch box with these fuel switches on top. Then CRC has 4 gauges. One big one, 2 right here, and then one smaller one with a new shift box or a shifter stand. That is a complete new model by Bobcat. We'll get the same RII lights, both the strips and the lights, with redone wires, which looks like I lost the mesh to those. But yeah, those will all be wires. So it will be even more wires than that's in the CRD. But they look super good. And they will be going to a new wire box, which is right here. Basically, the red and black wires run straight from the battery into this, and this is like a big splitter. So that's, will keep a lot of mess going to the batteries. And the Avenger sponsor plates, which need a claw cut, actually a triangle cut right here. That will get done. And the pull noodle for the chassis. That was a nice little extra add-on. But yeah, this is definitely going to be a quick video. I think that's about it for CRC updates. There's still a lot to do, but we are getting there. It's just a slow, hard process, and we'll get done. But thank you guys if you are a member for subscribing, and if you're not, thank you for subscribing to the channel and supporting us. Y'all have a great day.